good. We're got a chance to take a walk, get a couple videos in. Kind of went up and seen if there was anything going on at the basketball court. They had a couple little kids up there. Got a good walk in. Won't be taking another walk until about 5 o'clock. And we got some items at the store, and got blessed with a little bit of stuff. And yes, you're going to hear some motorbikes, some different things go by once in a while. I'll close these little shutters here. I've got one of them open. That kind of will keep the noise down a little, but you will hear some cars, but mostly motorbikes that go by. And we're going to wait and see on who comes in, right? We'll have a good crowd. We always do. We're always pretty busy in the afternoon here, especially after the first 5 minutes. Sometimes they all come in at once. Other times they don't. So we'll wait and see. It's been fantastic. We're just over 1,200 subs right now. And so we are from floating between 1180 and 1202. And it's back up to 1202 right now. And we're just doing fantastic. Moving forward, we'll do a little bit of playlisting a little later here after I'm done with this live. I'll turn the TV on, do a playlist for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, let it play. And that way we've got that also. Things are going fantastic. The community is excited about it. I got some people at 7-Eleven. They said that their neighborhoods could really use some feeding. And so that'll be up to the church too. But I will mention to the pastor tomorrow some of the different areas. I'll have to talk to Rose and find out more about that in the future. Yes, it's nice to see you come on in. Starting to get a few people coming in. Thank you for the like. Hi, Tisha. And Nan, nice to see you. Console, great. Roland. Kina, this is going to be, if you haven't been here before, we're going to be helping others, okay? We're not monetized yet, but we're over 1,200 subs, and our watch hours are rising fast. And so that's why I've been doing 3 lives a day, except for tomorrow. There'll only be a live tomorrow night. There will be some videos, though, that I will post tomorrow afternoon. So that's good. Yes, thank you so much. We got an awesome bunch of people coming in. Thank you for subscribing, okay? We're going to be helping others. We're going to help the community in the Philippines, Africa, and beyond, okay? As we get bigger and bigger, we'll expand it out, okay? Then it'll be going a lot further, okay? Yeah, thank you so much. We're just getting started, okay? Hi, Ross. It's nice to see you. I see you a lot in here, Ross, so I'm going to... I don't have any moderators in here right now, but I will soon. I've got about 40 or 45 of them, maybe even 50. But the thing is, in the afternoon, a lot of those people are either sleeping or whatever. So we do have some in the Philippines here, and they may be popping in real soon. I am David Barton. I am in the Philippines full time, okay? We're retired here. And I like to help other people. So we're going to, once we get monetized in April, and that's going to happen because we already have the subs, and we're going to keep building those. So keep subscribing and getting connected, okay? But then we're going to get our watch hours are in the 500s right now, and it's climbing fast. So we will get our watch hours up over 1,000 pretty soon, and then we'll be over 2,000. We'll get to the 3,000 and 4,000 by the end of March, and then YouTube will allow us to move forward. But you know what? We're building a community right now, and we're going to pray for people. Sometimes I'll sing happy birthday. We also do some Bible verses sometimes, and we're going to be helping this community here. A lot of people here are excited. Some people here have plenty of money, but some other people could use some food and some support, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. I love all you guys that are coming in. Double tap the screen and get subscribed, okay? I'm originally from Michigan, USA, and yeah, I might be able to help in the future. I might be able to do that, but I can't pay for one right now. But in the future, we probably could. So get connected, and if I know who you are, maybe we can do something that way in the future. Yes, from Michigan, USA, I met my wife in America, and so we are here at our house here in the Philippines. Yeah, so that's fine. No, I'm not going to end the live. That's fake. So we'll just make that go away. That is fake. Bye-bye. We don't need that stuff. We'll make that go away. If you're going to be putting stupid stuff in here, I don't need to see that, okay? So let's try to, we're going to get that though. You're going to get it. We're going to move forward. We're going to be helping a lot of people. We've already got a feeding program at the church. I will be taking a video with Pastor Veer tomorrow. I'll try to get one tomorrow with him, and he'll explain the feeding program that the church does. And as we give them money, we'll be able to feed more people. And then we're going to be doing that. And we're also going to send money to Africa through Eagle Heights Worship Center, which is the church I went to in America, okay? And I will read some comments in a minute. I do like to pay attention to the comments. Double tap the screen and get subscribed, okay? When you're new in here, learn what we're about, okay? You don't have to be Christian to be in here. We do believe in God, but you don't have to. Just believe in being kind, caring, and helping others, okay? And if you've got a little edge going on today and you're not feeling too good, maybe we can lift your spirits a little bit, okay? So go ahead and subscribe and get connected. I will reconnect to you, I promise. Within a day, I normally check all my comments and I try to reconnect with everybody if I can. Yes, things are going great here. It's sunny outside right now. So if you want to see what it's like right now, that's cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really cool. Hi, yeah, that's Grandpa. I don't know what that flag's from, but I think it's in Africa. I'm trying to think of what country in Africa that is. I've been to Malawi, Zambia, and Kenya. It's not any of those flags. So, yeah, we got, it's sunny outside. Through the windows, you can see it's sunny, blue sky pretty much. We're now, no rain today, okay? It's no rain. So, yeah, that's what it is outside. We're fairly close to the ocean. I can walk there. And so I took a couple short videos of the ocean today. We have somebody selling corn that's going down to the street right now. Tempting. They're very long ears of corn, and they're kind of, they're really warm, and they still have part of the husk on them. Not come just a little tiny bit. So you take that off. The corn is warm. You can eat it right there. If you want to put a little butter on it, you can, but it's ready to rock. And you get 3 ears of corn about this long that are, 3 of them all together is 100 pesos. So it's about $1.75, something like that for 3 of them. And not bad. Hey, awesome. Yes, I do believe in Jesus. Jesus changed my life. Amen. Tio Chung, thank you for coming on in. I can't speak much Tagalog or Bisaya. I know a few words, but when I'm around Filipino people, you read their body language, plus they mix a little English in. Next thing you know, I know what they're talking about, okay? So it's not too hard. Plus, a lot of the friends that I've made friends with can speak basic English. I don't speak super fast with them. Here, because a lot YouTube likes people speaking English most of the time, even though there are some channels that speak Spanish and other things, and that's great. So I just kind of go faster in here, because if I show more energy in here, people connect more. You get more subs, more people that want to get on board if you're passionate, okay, and you show that you're authentic. If I lay back and I get really sleepy and I just kind of say a few words here and there, I don't get any subs at all, because people want to see somebody that's ready to do it once we get. Now, please don't spam the room. If you're excited, that's fine. You don't have to say hi 20 times. It's fine. We know you're here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, it's nice to see Loving in here. And yeah, you're going to get it occasionally. Hi, Keena. It's nice to see you. Yes, Beam. It's awesome to see you. Yeah, you're going to get some spam occasionally. And I'm starting to get a few of my moderators in here too. But they normally will stop. If they don't, then we'll have to go further. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Double tap the screen. Yesterday afternoon was crazy. Okay, we set a record yesterday afternoon. Barely a record, but it was a record. The likes blew the record out of the water. We only did an hour and 40 minutes yesterday afternoon. Normally, when we have these kind of things happen, it's in 2.5 hours. But in an hour less, we had 138 likes and we had 90 subs yesterday afternoon. It was just crazy, lots of new people. And today is being the same thing, except we got a couple, problems that come through the room occasionally. But yeah, overall, it's been fantastic. We're gaining subs, we're gaining watch hours, and we'll get to that monetization probably the end of March or early April. And then we'll go a couple months gaining some money. We might be able to do a couple feedings depending on what we get that first month. And then we'll go from there. And it's just going to keep building. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're going to be helping more and more people. And we're going to be doing a lot of helping others. We're going to be videotaping things. We're going to be documenting everything. And you'll get to see it on the channel. And then it'll make you feel like you're part of it, okay? Even if you couldn't give money, if you're supporting me and encouraging me, you're going to get rewarded from God just as much as somebody that gave money, okay? So it's going to be awesome. And we're just going to see where it leads. And it could get so big that we're helping people around the world, right? We're thinking big, no limits with God, right? See, it calms down. When you talk positive, it calms down. Hey, thank you, Marquini. That's very nice of you. If you're going to promote the channel, you're turning 12. Okay. Is your name Ahmad? I'll just go Ahmad, I guess. Yeah, I can sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, man. That's really cool. It's okay, Froggle. It's fine. You're close. As long as you're close, that's fine. You can be a little late. We got Tio in here. We got some other people covering, so it's all good. Yeah, it's awesome. Nice to see you from Singapore. That's awesome. And I know of Kenya, Malawi, Zambia. I've got a friend in Uganda. We've got churches in Uganda now. I heard we have a couple churches in Tanzania now. I know that we had somebody in here 3 days ago from the Congo. As far as, of course, obviously, I know some of the obvious ones up above, like Morocco, Egypt, things like that. But really the ones I'm involved in as far as going on a mission trip was Kenya, Malawi, and Zambia. But I do know some people in Uganda. And we did meet some people from Mozambique also when we were on our trip in 2019. So it's really cool. Please like and subscribe. We're already at 23 likes. That's kind of the way we were yesterday. The likes were more than double the minutes, and it was just flying along. So double tap the screen when you can. We're going to get new people in here, and sometimes it comes in surges, okay? Warning the moderators. Sometimes it's slow. Other times the new people are coming in a lot, and they're coming in a lot, it looks like, on this live. The morning live, we got 17 subs this morning, and that beat the morning live of yesterday by 7. We did really good. Yes, we're up to 24. We're up to 27 now. That's flying. Yes. I did go down by the beach, but of course I didn't go swimming. I didn't have my water shoes with me. I have my diabetes under control, and my feet are okay. But the problem is if I go into the ocean barefoot and step on something or cut myself on a piece of glass, there could be something on the bottom of the ocean that could be a problem. So I need to have my water shoes with rubber bottoms on it, have those on, then I can walk into the ocean, okay? So maybe you'll get me a video of walking into the ocean in the future, okay? My feet are doing so good that maybe I'll go down there, put my water shoes on, and then I'll walk out into the ocean a little bit up to my knees or so, and we'll take a video out there. That might be kind of fun, won't it? So we can do that in the future, I promise, okay? We can possibly do that. And then I'll bring the video back and download it. My favorite color is blue, but I can live with red too. Red is good too. Okay, here we go. Yes, hi to Jade. I'm 64 years old. Yes, and hi, Lewis. It's nice to see you. Yes. Yeah, the thing is that I'm telling you right now, it's not because I can't heal my feet. My feet would heal. But this is the thing. When you're diabetic, your feet are the first thing that can have problems if you keep hurting them, okay? If for whatever reason, if you have, my insulin is doing great, and that's all I take. I don't take any other medicine, just my vitamins and a little bit of insulin here and there. And my legs feel strong. But if you go in the ocean and just do foolish stuff and you're barefoot, and all of a sudden I cut my skin really bad on the bottom of my foot, it could get infected fairly easily, and I don't want that. So yes, I will wear my ocean shoes into the ocean if we're going to play around in the ocean. It's kind of uneven over here in this area. If you go a little farther south from here, I think Centennial Park, maybe it's a little bit smoother getting out into the ocean. So maybe I'll do it down there. Yes, we're going to be, I have diabetes, but it's not bad, okay? So don't worry about it. That's fine. You want to put anything like that in here, it's fine. Hi, Nicole. I want to tell you, this is about helping others already. We've already got a feeding program that they use at the church, okay? So we're going to use that first. If we get a big enough team ourselves, we will go out and do some feeding too. But the nice thing about using the church is a lot of those people speak Messiah, okay? So it's going to work out beautiful. They know what communities to go to first. And if we have more money, they can feed more people, or they can go to multiple communities in 1 week. See, right now they're feeding about whenever the church gathers enough missions money that goes towards feeding, they will cook some stuff, buy stuff, cook some stuff, and then put it in containers and take it. There's a couple videos on my short of people packing the rice, putting the spaghetti in containers, and putting everything together to take somewhere to feed people, okay? And they're not just feeding kids, they're feeding the families, okay? But as we start to get money in, and I can actually give them real money, like let's say I give them $100. $100, that's almost 6,000 pesos. They can feed, with 10,000 pesos, they can feed 200 people, okay? So, so it ends up being somewhere in the neighborhood of about 70 cents or 80 cents a person to feed people, okay? So we just kind of go and we'll see. I want to talk to the pastor about where he buys his stuff. Do we get enough discount, things like that? Maybe I can get a senior discount. I'm senior, and you get a lot of senior discounts here. If we can get a discount, we can feed more people. And we're going to be monetized in about a month to a month and a half, okay? I never would have thought this. We started January 4th, okay? I'm David Barton. I'm living in the Philippines. I'm from Michigan, USA, and I've raised money for Africa for 7 years, okay? And I went to Africa. So I know about helping others, okay? And I just got lots of stories of helping others. So if you like that kind of thing, like and subscribe, okay? And if you don't really know about helping others, let's say you're young, or let's say you've had a life where you're just working and taking care of your family. By the way, helping others includes if you have children, okay? You're helping your children and you're helping them develop. So you're helping others, okay? But I'm talking about helping outside of your family too. And sometimes you can't do that because of bills and everything else. I get it. But just remember that if you do have some money you want to give, there's two options you got. One is save your money and wait until we're monetized. Or if you want to give to Africa immediately, you can go to eaglezone.org. It's just like the eagle, like a bald eagle, whatever, eaglezone.org. No spaces, just eaglezone.org. And you can go there, hit on giving, and then you just have to pick Africa, and then you can give whatever you want. And that'll go straight to Africa within a couple days. No administrative fees are taken out. When you pick Africa like that, they send what you give gets sent to Africa. So that's available because that's where I went to Africa from. It's from Eagle Heights Worship Center, and we have 80 churches and we got some orphanages and some schools that are in Nairobi. And so that's where that money's going to go. You don't have to do it, but I promised that church there that if I did lives to help others here, I'm going to mention their website, and I will use that website when I want to give 5% of the money that comes in or 10% or whatever it is. I'm going to save up that money and I'm going to send it to Africa. And so I will tell you what that amount is, and we'll send it, and it'll get sent there. Yes. Yes. Well, that pooping pants thing, I don't know what that's all about, but we're definitely going to make that go away. I made her go away. Sometimes I do it. If people are putting toilet poop, things like that in the room, they need to not be putting that in here. I'm not going to put up with it. We're here to be positive, encouraging. We've got young people in the room. If you're going to do any swear words or anything of that nature or anything that's just nasty, we're not going to deal with that. If I make a mistake, you can come back and start putting positive comments instead of saying things like that. Yes. Hey, thank you. Yes, the videos are very good. It's awesome. Yes, and we're going to keep pushing forward. And I try to do good videos. I wanted to get a long video up at the basketball court. There wasn't many people playing basketball except a couple small kids. So I will check at 4:30 today. I will take a walk up to the basketball court. And if we got some people that are a little bit older, or if it's a bunch of kids playing, I will try to take a video of that. And I did shoot a couple baskets yesterday. I made 2 out of 5, which ain't bad considering I'm rusty as all get up. And I almost sprained my thumb on the basketball. When I was flinging it, somehow my thumb got caught on the basketball a little bit, and it kind of made my thumb feel weird for a while. I'm not used to jumping in the air and shooting a basketball. So it's kind of interesting. Yes, you get a couple. You get one bad one, you're going to get some sometimes. Like and subscribe. We'll get through it, okay? Anybody that's in here, we're going to be positive and move forward. We're going to start with a story. We have, welcome on in. Thank you from America, USA. I'm from Michigan, USA, okay? Very cold there right now. But we'll live with it, okay? Here it's very nice and warm. It's cloudy, partly cloudy right now, probably 85 degrees, probably about 30 degrees Celsius. And there's a nice breeze. And it's going to feel fantastic when I go for a walk at 4:30 because it'll probably be 82 degrees and it will not be that bad. Everything is shorts weather here unless it's pouring rain for a long time. Yes, I'm sorry about that, you guys, but we got a few. 2 out of 5 ain't bad. I couldn't make one from the 3-point line. I tried the 3-point line, and they got a regulation 3-point line. I'm talking about 21 feet. That's a long ways from the basket, and we got these little kids shooting it from 21 feet and making it. And so they practiced a lot. I shoot it, and I end up about a foot short. So it's like, nah, I'm not a 3-pointer guy. I'm afraid not. But I did hit a couple of them, and they were not right up next to the rim either. They were probably 12, 13 footers. I made a couple of those. So not too bad. Could be a lot worse. So I'll take it. I just need to get going again. I haven't played basketball in so long. I've gotten a lot of exercise, but I don't really shoot baskets. So definitely very rusty. Yes, India from UAE. By the way, you're the first UAE in here. Please get connected. We have somebody working in Qatar. My wife worked in Saudi for a while. Please get connected. We're going to be helping others. And it's possible that we could help. We need help from all over. And also, we may be helping. I don't know. You never know. We may get so big we're helping countries all over the world. I already have 3 or 4 people in America that want us to give in America. We're not ready for that, but we might be a year or 2 from now. We don't know what we're going to bring in. Do you realize that people, and I'm not saying that we're special or anything, but when we ended January, we were at 160 subs right around January 31st. I think it was 160. It could have been 170, but somewhere in there. We are at over 1,200 subs now. We have gained over 1,000 subs just in February alone, and we still got this live and tonight's live. So we're gaining people. People want to help others, okay? The people that are negative, they ain't going to connect to nobody. They're just coming in the room to disrupt, okay? They may not even be real. Some of that might be AI. I'm not sure. but I just know that they're not going to get much done. Yes, yeah. Don't be banning people for nothing. Yeah, be careful about it. Just don't put people in timeout too often. That one I had to put in timeout for 5 minutes because it was really nasty. But otherwise, let's be careful. Yeah, don't delete highs and stuff like that. Normally, though, moderators do pretty good. I have not seen too much that's been a problem. But you guys can talk among each other about that. I'm going to stick to the messages and stuff, and I got a story. This one is not about Africa, and it's not about Philippines, but it definitely goes back quite a ways, actually. It's kind of a boating story. When my dad first got a boat back in the late 70s and early 80s, this is kind of funny, especially if you're in America and you know what this animal is. But I think everybody around the world has heard about these animals. We were putting the boat in at the boat dock, which is over by Spring Lake in Michigan. And there's a whole bunch of swamp, and there's this real tall grass around. And we were just goofing around. I'm 16, 17 years old, maybe 17. And my brother is 15. And I think we had Rob with us too. So he was probably like 7. And we're walking around, and all of a sudden, not more than 7 feet from us, a family of skunks comes up from the grass. So we stop and we don't move because we don't want the skunks to spray us. And so the skunks walked across the road. They looked at us, but they didn't feel threatened. So they just kept on walking and went into the grass on the other side. And we walked back the other way and went, whew, glad we didn't get sprayed by that. Because if you're in America and you've been sprayed by a skunk, my dog has been sprayed by a skunk before. It took days to get rid of that smell. So yeah, I'm glad I did not get sprayed that day. We were very close to being too close. If we had been any closer to them, they would have sprayed us. And that's not good. They get scared easily. Yeah. Skunks, well, they do eat. Yeah. That's fine. That I don't know if you can get used to that smell. I've never been sprayed. I've come close a couple times on the golf course, but I thankfully was just far enough away to be okay. So I've had maybe 3 or 4 encounters with skunks. They love to eat at night, so they're mainly out at night. If you see them during the day, it's rare. But there was a family of skunks moving around during the late morning time when we were putting our boat in the water. Yes, like and subscribe. And I just had to mention that story. It was funny. To me, it was funny because I didn't get sprayed. The story's great. If I had been sprayed, I would have to tell you the story of the 5 or 6 days trying to get the crap off of me, okay? Thankfully, that didn't happen. So it's really good. Lots of little things like that in life, right? It just comes at us out of nowhere. Like and subscribe. We're going to be helping a lot of people. We have got people excited in this neighborhood. And this ain't where we're going to be doing feeding, but we will be passing out food here because one of my ideas we're going to start implementing pretty quickly. It's going to be, I'm going to take a small section of the money and I'm going to buy 5 kilo or maybe 10, depending on what kind of deal I can get, 5 or 10 kilo rice and some different items, maybe some Filipino spaghetti kits. And we're going to be handing them out with I'll get some print. Hannah works at a print shop. So I'm going to have her print up a whole bunch of things of our YouTube channel. So that way they know that it's our YouTube channel here that is passing out the food to the neighborhood. And we're going to pass out food to a certain amount of houses. And then we're going to do another section of houses. And then we're going to do another section of houses. Over time, we'll cover the whole neighborhood and people will know what's going on in here. The kids know, and a few of the adults know, but people will find out more. We had a Bible study last week on Wednesday. And none of those people, except my wife, knew what was going on. And so when I told them that I had 1,000 subs at that time, they were like, or no, I had 900 at that time. They were, you got 900 subs? Yeah, I do. But it's because of God. It's because of our mission, okay? We're going to be helping other people. And people want, deep down, to be involved with helping other people. Because not just me. It's you guys. Everybody that comes in here, whether you're a moderator, whether you're brand new, whether anything. If you stay with me, I will help maybe encourage you, Maybe we can talk about something in the Bible that catches your ear, or maybe something about when we're helping the community that you love that, okay? And you can get involved. There's channels that are good. There's some good channels out there. I've seen some. And I love the African channels because I love African people. But I love all people around the world. Just be kind, okay? Try not to be mean all the time to people. I see people, when I go to the store in America, they're just upset. Now, yes, there might be a couple mean people in the Filipino store. I have not run into them. But most of the people in the Filipino store are smiling. Whether they got a ton of money or not, they're smiling. It's something to be learned about that, okay? No matter your situation, when you're in public, try to be nice, okay? Just try. And, at least give it a shot anyway. And I have my moments. I got mad in a Walmart before, but it's been a while. But I haven't been in America since last year. We've been here about 7 months now, and I love it here. And so double tap the screen, get subscribed, okay? The subscribes, people go, well, why get subscribed? First of all, you can be connected, okay? You're going to see what happens. Second of all, subscriptions help, okay? They help the channel grow, helps us get closer to a better pay when we're monetized. It's way better pay if we have 3,000 subs then than it is to have 1,000 subs right now. We're not at 1,000. We pounded out a couple hundred already over that, but it's great. And likes help because the likes help some videos get put out on the page, because if the likes are bigger than the subs, they love that. They like that ratio. So they like it. They know that people are coming into the room and tapping the screen. It's just something that YouTube keeps track of. And every single person that comes in here, whether they leave a comment or not, is considered a view. So like I had on that one yesterday afternoon for an hour and a half, we had 1,100 views. That is how many people came in and out of this room in that hour and a half. It was crazy. 1,100 views. That means that, now some of those people might have come in, went out and came back in. But there was easily 600 people that checked out the channel yesterday. It was crazy. It was really rocking. And the moderators can tell you it was rocking yesterday. And we're doing pretty good today. Half hour, we're at 52 likes. We're on our pace to go up to 130 likes. That's possible. Yes, I'm doing fantastic. I feel great. I'm not going to get into political questions. Once you do a political question, everything falls apart and we'll be shutting the live down. It just makes a lot of bad people come in, okay? Plenty of political channels, go there. This is for helping others and going out into the community. We're going to be helping in Philippines quite a lot. And then we're going to start giving money to Africa. And then we're going to find other contacts as we go along. I want to be doing quite a bit of help in America in the future. And I want to make sure that we can help in other parts of the world. We may get to the point where we can help. If I have contacts, we can maybe help Thailand. Or maybe we can help something in Vietnam. Or maybe we can help some other country depending on who we're connected to. 2 people from Singapore have been in here. One of them is now a moderator, and he's from Singapore. He can kind of give me an idea. Singapore is quite wealthy city, but there may be some things going on there. I'm sure there could be some orphans there or other things too. So we could possibly do a little help in Singapore. You never know. I don't know what the government does there. So we'll have to see what can help. Yes, we'll help the USA. We can do that. I am connected in the USA in Springfield, Missouri. I'm connected between Caledonia and Grand Rapids, Michigan. I got people there. I got people in those 2 states quite a bit. So it's possible we can help there too. As this gets bigger, no limits on God. Now that I've started this channel, I'm not stopping. Okay, and I'm going to have enough people backing me up that if some reason I can't do something for a while, we'll get somebody else to do lives. But right now, I'm in great health. I'm doing fantastic. So there ain't going to be a problem anytime soon. I'm doing fantastic. I don't have to take all those fancy, weird drugs for diabetes. I just take a very small amount of insulin here and there, and that's all I have to do. Yes, we're going to be doing great things in here. We're going to be doing some awesome things, and you're going to see those on video. If you want to see kind of what the feeding is like as far as the cooking, there's one that goes back about a month ago where they did a feeding. and there was one from last Saturday that they did a feeding. And the last Saturday one shows them packing the food up. The other one shows them cooking the food over open fire. If you want to see those, go down through the shorts. All you have to do is scroll a little bit. You'll see them because there's big silver pots, huge pots like this big, okay? You're going to see those pots. Once you see the pots, you know that's a video to watch, okay? And you'll see those because what they do is they cook the food at the church. Then they put them in the containers. Then we get into vehicles or motorbikes or whatever. With me, hopefully it's a car or I'll take a jeepney or whatever. But then we're going to go up to whatever community they're helping and go help. We are in Delapuga, Barangay here. Barangays are like neighborhoods, okay, communities. That's what they call them here. So there's different barangays all around here, and they'll go to one where they really need, people are struggling, or there's more struggling people in that area, and they'll go feed. But if we have more money, they'll go to other areas that maybe haven't had feeding before, or we'll come to the area right around here, around the house. Who knows? That's up to the church and me. Yep, that's cool. Okay, see you, Loving Grave. If you're not a Christian, it's okay. I'm not forcing anybody to believe in Jesus in here. If you want to be encouraged and feel uplifted, that's good. You don't have to be a Christian. Just have a heart to give, okay? And you don't have to give money if you don't want to. But you can watch other people give. Once we're monetized, you can see other people giving and get excited about it, right? And get excited about what we're going to be doing, okay? And you can be part of it, and God can still bless you, okay? Guess what? There's lots of non-Christians that use principles in the Bible and make millions of dollars, okay? The principles in the Bible work whether you believe in God or not, okay? You reap what you sow, and if you treat somebody nicely, 90-some% of the time, they will treat you nice back. I'll give you a little story. Back when I first moved here, I started going for walks the very next day. I've got to move. I cannot be sitting here. As much as I love you guys, I'm not doing 5-hour lives. I'm not going to do a 4-hour live in the morning, 5 hours in the afternoon, and 4 hours at night, and then have you watch me sleep. That's not what I'm going to be doing. I don't mind doing focus lives like an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2. If we're really hot, we'll go 2.5. But I have to have time to go out and get some air. That gives me a chance to take videos, and it gives me a chance to show you guys some of the things around Philippines, okay? And I just cannot stay in the house unless I'm really sick. And I was sick for a while there. I had to reduce my walks. Now I'm doing 2 walks a day again. So we're going to get a video this afternoon somewhere up by the basketball court. We're going to take a long video and put it on the long video 1. We got playlists. If you get passionate about this mission and you want to play playlists, all you have to do, they're public. You just go on my page and you go to the playlists and you pick one. 2 of them are pretty long. The other one, we're getting it longer. And you don't have to watch the whole thing. But let's say you want to play it on your TV or on a tablet or on a computer or even on your phone, depending on what you want to do when you're sleeping or something. Play it. Even if it only goes 5 or 6 hours and you shut it off, that still gives me 5 or 6 watch hours. And we are at 500 some watch hours. The lives that I do gives me watch hours, but the people watching playlists will give me way more. So you can do that if you want to. That's totally up to you. If you're kind of like me where you're retired or you're somebody that doesn't have that demanding a job, go ahead and do that if you want to help me. It's totally your choice. You don't have to do it, but at least get subscribed and like and make it so YouTube keeps me popular on the net. What's helping is people love my videos. They're commenting on my videos so much that AI is going, what's up? Why are so many people loving your videos? And I don't answer AI, of course, so I'm glad AI is noticing that. It's good. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we're all young, okay? I'm 64 and I'm getting something done. Yes. Amen. Hi, Abel. It's nice to see you in here. We're going to be helping others, okay? I've got to say this often because we're getting so many new people, okay? And the people that are connected, I'm talking to you too. I try to give you stories. I try to motivate you, okay? This is going to be good, okay? Yes, we're going to have negative people. Don't pay attention to those, okay? There's negative people everywhere. Go in some of the other channels. they're getting hit really hard. Okay, we don't get hit that hard. We have a couple people come in, that's it. We are going to stay positive best we can, okay, and encouraging. And if you have a problem, like we prayed for somebody, even during that chaotic afternoon live, we're doing good. And this is kind of more gentle on the comments. Comments are going a little slower today, but it's still great. We're having a lot of new people. But the thing is, it's not how much likes. It's really about, do you get the idea that we're really helping, okay? I know this is not easy right now. Building the channel is the hardest part. I had people go, well, wouldn't you like to be monetized? Yes, but I just started less than 2 months ago. We got some people, now I've had the channel for a whole year and a half, year and 2 months. But for a year, I didn't do anything with it. I had 5 subs. I did nothing. I didn't have no videos, no nothing, no content whatsoever. And then somebody in December said, you should change the name. And I chose the name. It's a name that I came up with a long time ago. And I'm now using it for YouTube. But I said, okay, I'll try it. Because he says, you want to help others. Don't you want to make, YouTube will give you money, but you've got to hit the marks that they hit. You've got to get a certain amount of subs. You got to get a certain amount of watch hours. And then if you choose to get ads when you're fully monetized, get the positive ads, because that's going to add extra money we can give to people, right? We won't do any alcohol or cigarette ads, but we'll do something that aligns with our channel. If it's something positive for people, we may do ads. And I'm sorry, we're doing ads because it adds more money to what we can give, okay? Now, if you want to give money so we have no ads, I'll tell you how much I get for the ads, and you can give the money instead. And then we would have no ads. But otherwise, every income source is going to be looked at on YouTube, okay? And I don't even know what's going to happen when we monetize. I do know about super chats. I do know about memberships. If we do have memberships, they're going to be very low cost. We are not going to do super expensive memberships. I've been on some channels and the memberships are outrageous. Gosh, they're so high. A lot of money for just a couple private videos and stuff. No, we're going to keep the membership thing low, because I would rather people give super chats instead of the memberships. But I will have a membership section, because everybody that monetizes seems to be doing it. So I will talk to some people, and I'm going to keep it very low. Of course, I'm American. I have an American account, so I'll deal with dollars. But I know how to deal with Filipino pesos, and you can give in anything you want. If you're euros, you give in euros. I've seen people give in all the different ones. Like Sweden gave in a room the other day, and it's called some kind of weird SWE or something. It's like the money is like named after the country or something. I don't know what it's called, but they gave in their money. Okay, so YouTube takes care of all that. They convert it and everything else, and they know what's going on. Okay, and of course they'll take their cut. I have an Android phone, so it's going to be awesome, because if you have an iPhone and you're running a YouTube channel, Apple takes another chunk up. So YouTube will take 45%, but if you have an Apple phone, another 6% is going to Apple. So you're going to get even less money for if you have an iPhone and you're on YouTube channel, running a YouTube channel. So you will get less that way. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing and looking at my videos. That's great. Like and subscribe. We're going to be helping others, and we're going to be doing it in at least 5 different ways, okay? First, it's going to be feeding programs. Second, we're going to have a handout type deal to the neighborhood, and that's going to be happening probably every month, okay? Because the thing is, when YouTube money comes in, I'll set some aside for that. I'll see how the first one went, and then we'll do different houses every time. And pretty soon, we're going to have 2 or 3 streets over all have some food from this channel, and it tells them that we care about them, okay? And that we're doing something for the community. You need to get the local people involved. You got to have them involved, or else it's like, well, you're not doing anything. It's because they're not seeing what we're doing. We're going to have videos and everything else. I can show them the channel and show them the videos and say, we're doing this. We've been feeding people and everything else. But if I help the people right around my house, they're going, wow, I need to check that channel out. So you're going to get more local people into it. Yes. Yes, I love you guys. I'm not trying to ignore the chat. Hi, Ped. Hi, it's nice to see a bunch of new people back too. And I'm fine. I'm here. You've been here a while, Job, so you know what the deal is. But yeah, we're going to be helping a lot of people. And by the way, God's behind this because it's very rare for somebody as new as me. I just started in January 4th, and it took me easily 2 weeks to get 50 subs. Okay. I was probably around the 18th of January that I finally was able to go live, and I was scared. I did a 2-minute video looking at the thing, and I couldn't do it. But then I decided to take a few days, practice a little bit, not putting anything, but just kind of get my brain to be able to flow. And I decided to do a live, and then I did another live a couple days later, and pretty soon I was doing a live every day. Then pretty soon, when we got into February, once the Wi-Fi started working good again after the tropical storm, we started doing 3 a day. And that's what we've been doing is 3 a day. And Sundays, we do not do 3 a day. We did 2 last Sunday because I got home early. But we're going to do 1 tomorrow. And then Monday, we'll start back on 3 again. And the reason why I'm doing so many lives, it helps with the watch hours immensely. I got some people that will put their name in here without putting a comment, and they will leave it run the whole time I'm on the live. So I get an hour to an hour and a half of watch time from that person. So I've got 2 or 3 lurkers. When you see the number at 7 and the comments are only moving a little bit, I've got probably 3 or 4 people back there that got it on, but are not saying a thing in the chat because they are just leaving it on until I'm done. So I'm thankful for those people. That's really good. And a lot of my moderators that stay in here the whole time or close to all the time, they are racking up watch hours for me too. And I'm thankful for that. Yeah, it's okay, Louis. You go when you need to. And yeah, if you're taking care of your grandfather, that's fine. You do your thing, okay? It's fine. We don't force people to stay in here the whole time. I'm just telling you there's certain people that are looking out for me, okay? And that have my back. And those people, I go into their channel and I try to support their channel. And I also thank them in private, okay? So, or in public. I thank them because they do something really great for me. So like and subscribe. I've been just absolutely blown away. We had, I'd say, the last 3 days have been crazy, which is I wanted to finish the month strong. And back about 5 days ago, my cold was going away, but I was kind of a little more laid back in my lives, and I was getting 2 subs, 5 subs and 2 subs on my lives. And I was going, yeah, I can kind of get it because I was laid back. My voice was softer and I'm not really pushing it that hard. And so the next day, got about 5 subs on each one. And we were staying about even or going up a little bit. And then finally, I felt really good in the last 3 days. We've upped the energy. We're pounding it out. And it's just God, because I don't know how many subs are actually happening when I'm doing the live. I had a feeling yesterday afternoon, just by the way the new people were coming in, that we would have a lot of subscriptions. But I did not know how many. And then all of a sudden, when I turn the live off, that's when YouTube tells me how many views, how many subs, and everything else, and all the different things that went on during the live. All the analytics start showing up. And then I noticed yesterday in the afternoon, 90 in an hour and 40 minutes. And then we had 73 last night, and it was crazy. The room was busy. We had a positive, awesome time. I sang happy birthday 6 times last night, 5 or 6 times. They may not have all been their birthday. They might have been putting out, it's my birthday, just to hear me sing again. But we did have that happen last night. And no, it's not my birthday, not for another 4 months. So we got a little ways to go before we sing happy birthday to me. Yes, hi everybody. Nathaniel, it's nice to see you. We're going to be helping others, okay? Mr. Random, I love the name. Mr. Random, GR. I can't be for Grand Rapids, Michigan, but GR is probably for something else. But I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, so that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, and so, yeah, we got some people walking around. We got somebody selling ice cream down the street. Oh, yeah. think we got some ice cream in the freezer. So I guess I don't need to buy ice cream out on the street. That's 20 pesos per cone. And what they'll do is it's one of those skinny, whiter cones, light tan cone, and they'll take this little tiny scoop and they put like about 6 or 8 scoops up on top. And so it really is a pretty good value for 20. You don't know what flavor they got in there. Normally it's either mango or ubi or sometimes it's chocolate. I haven't seen a chocolate one yet, but that would be awesome. I would buy it if it's chocolate he has down there. I don't know what it is. We got a couple older ladies buying a cone down the street. There's one young person there too. Yeah, so I like those cone things. 20 pesos is cheap. It's about 57 pesos to the dollar here right now. Now, when we first got here, it was almost 59, but it's cruised back down a couple pesos. But it's doing good. Yes, we can do a lot of help here. That's what's so nice. If I was in America, raising money in America like I was for Africa, the YouTube channel would be a lot harder. First of all, there'd be different things. I couldn't take videos near the ocean, okay? If I was not at this house, the videos would be totally different. You would probably be getting videos of Springfield, Missouri, maybe some wooded areas or some different things that way, maybe snow stuff in the wintertime because they get snow and it's cold right now. Or I'd be taking stuff of inside our apartment or something else. And so it would be way different. But because I'm in the Philippines, people love seeing the videos here because they're not here. In America, Europe, other places, they're not in the Philippines. It's different here. It's tropical. So unless you're from Brazil and you live near the ocean, or unless you're from Africa, like the eastern part of Kenya is at the ocean. If you're over by the ocean, then yes, you're going to look at those videos and go, cool, I can take a video like that too. But a lot of places do not have ocean nearby. And so they love those videos. And that's what's helping build this channel too, is taking those videos and having a heart for wanting to do good, right? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. We're going to help others, I promise you. We will document it. We'll do as much video as we can. We won't take video of the whole thing because people want to have privacy to eat, but we will take some video while we're feeding, and I'm going to be involved in the feeding. I will tell the pastor again, he seemed to have forgot last time, but maybe I wasn't totally healthy, so he couldn't use it. I want to be involved when they're feeding, and so far, the last couple times they fed, I was not involved. So I'm going to make sure I keep pushing to get involved in the feeding program. When they're involved means I want you to tell me ahead of time when you're going to do the cooking and everything else, and they have not been telling me. So I'll have to reinforce that. It's kind of the Filipino thing. You have to tell them 2 or 3 times, and then they will get it. So it'll be fine. And you don't do it mean, you just do it nice and friendly, because I want to interview him tomorrow also if he has a couple minutes. Either I don't want to interview him, I just want to ask him to I'll take a video of him telling us about the feeding program. So that way I can post it on my site and you guys know kind of where he and his team is on what they've fed in the past and what they're going to do in the future and what they could possibly do with hundreds of dollars from us every month to help more feeding. That would really go a long way. So we'll see as we start bringing in more money, right? But right now we're not monetized, but we're getting so close. Keep on liking and subscribing. We've gone 53 minutes and we got 72 likes. We're ahead of the minutes again, just like we've been the last 3 days. Very, very awesome. I'll read some of the people that are new or coming in. Cody, Sir, Burge, it's nice to see you. Tristan, this is my perfect victory. Amen. What a name. Wow. I'm not saying everybody's name is bad. No, it isn't. If I have my name at the beginning of mine too. But man, some of these are pretty interesting. And then we got thank you, Snipers, for subscribing. That's an interesting name too. Of course, you got some letters out in front of it. That's an interesting name. My name came from an old name that I used for a CB handle back in the late 70s, early 80s called Golden Eagle. And then at first I couldn't think of a name. First I was doing David with a bunch of numbers after it, and that wasn't working. I tried a few other things, and then I thought of that name, and so I said, oh, Golden Eagle. Well, should I put my name in front of it? Sure. So I put my name in front of it. Then I decided, well, I'm born in 1961. I can remember that easily anyway. So I put 61 on the end, and YouTube went, yeah, not being used. Okay, cool. The AI just went, yep, that's acceptable. And on we went. So there we go. So I changed the name January 4th, and we started taking off from there. And I didn't know how to get subs at first. I had 10 subs from last year just sitting there dormant. Somebody just subbed, and those subs are probably long gone. Those accounts may not even be active anymore. So I'm sure YouTube took those away. But I didn't know how to get subs that much. And I wasn't doing lives, and you can't do lives until you have over 50 subs. And then you got to wait 24 hours. Then you got to verify it, and then you can go live. And so ever since I went live and really started doing it and just show my personality, this is me. Like I told somebody else, don't fake it. I've even given advice to some of the Filipino ladies that do their channel. Some of them are struggling. And I said, just be you. Be you. Don't try to be, doll yourself all up and try to look like a supermodel. If it's not your type of thing and you're not into style, do you. And the people will do more for you that way than they will if they see you're fake. They don't like fake people. Not much. At least not for long term. Oh yeah, you might be popular if you can sing or something else, and you'll be popular for a while, but your channel might not survive, because if they find out who you really are and you're not a nice person, people are going to unsubscribe or they're going to quit coming. And so this is what I am. Yes, I look like a grandpa. I am 64 years old. And yes, I'm not from Philippines, but I've been around Filipino people for 21 years. And guess what? I can read them pretty good. They're very expressive people, okay? They're very loud people, but they do not like, and I'm telling you right now, Americans will put up with it. If somebody goes and yells at somebody at a Walmart, yes, it makes people turn their head, but they don't get really that mad with the person that's mad. You do it here, and you're going to get 7 or 8 Filipinos mad here, because they don't want people yelling in their face, okay? And especially if you're disrespecting them. When these certain YouTubers in the past did this stuff, they had to know what was coming, and they got what they deserved. Because if you're not going to treat people nice, you can't be mean to get clicks. That's not what we're doing here. We're going to be nice and great to the community and get a team together, okay? Community, okay? And that's what I am about. That's why somebody asked me, why are you getting so many new people to subscribe? Because they want to be part of something positive. Gosh, this world wants everything negative. Not in Philippines, by the way. The people here are very friendly. And you'll see a couple that are busy working and they don't have time to say hi. That's fine. But you get most of the people here. Of course, I'm American, so I stick out. So, of course, they're going to say hi to me. But you know what? The people I connect with here, they connect really deeply, okay? The kids that I am connected to, not every kid wants to connect. But I've got about 5 or 6 kids here that really enjoy getting advice from me. And they ask me questions and they stretch my brain. And I like it. It's awesome for me, too. Keeps this thing active, right? Keeps the brain active. Lives keep me active, too. Yes, I remember you. Thank you for coming back, Matal. I cannot say the first part of your name. I could call you EK. EK would work good for me. Yes. Hi, Leandro. Hey, that's pretty cool. Leandro. Probably Leandro is probably better. That would the way English would be anyway. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember that. Lance, it's awesome. No, I don't know German. I've not been to Germany, okay? I have a friend that was stationed in Germany for 6 years. He would know German. I do not know German. So, yeah, I'm not going to know that. I do not know any foreign languages. I do know some words of Tagalog and Bisaya, and we'll learn more. I have people, whenever I go up to shoot baskets, I got kids telling me, okay, I'm going to say this, you repeat it. Problem is, I don't know if they're teaching me bad words or good words. The older kids normally will teach me good words. Some of the younger kids, I had another kid go up and go, that's bad. You don't want to say that. So, yeah, it's, so sometimes they teach you the bad stuff. But, yeah, overall, I love it here. The weather's great and warm. It's easy. I do have to run an air conditioner a little bit at night, but now I'm learning at night we can maybe turn that off for a while and still be cool enough not to sweat. I just don't like to sweat when I'm sleeping, not too much. During the day, sweating is fine. It's just part of our natural body getting rid of toxins anyway. So we're going to be helping the community. They're excited about it. And I'm going to try to get an interview with some kind of video from the pastor tomorrow. I'll have to wait until after church service and see if he'll do that for me. And it maybe only has to be a couple minutes long. I'll tell him as long as he, goes 3 minutes or less, that would probably be perfect. If he wants to go longer, I'll do it. I'll do the long form video. So it'll be great. And life is good. We're at an hour. Pretty soon we're going to get going. But right now we have 8 people, and we've had some new people coming in. No, I'm not going to say that. So whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, double tap the screen, subscribe, okay? Even if we only get 20 or 30 subs this afternoon, that's still a great afternoon, okay? We've had some afternoons where we've had 90 and 89, but you can't expect that every live, okay? But we got a lot of new people coming in, so get connected. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Even if you have friends, like I had the guy from Singapore come in, and then he wanted to be moderator, and now he's promoting it to his friends in Singapore, okay? So now all of a sudden we're going to have a group of people in Singapore checking out my channel. Nothing wrong with that. And we're not that far away. I can fly to Singapore real easy from here. Very short flight. What, 3 hours? 2.5? Maybe not even that. I don't know. From Cebu, it's probably 2.5. I don't know. I have to check it out. That's not that bad. Malaysia's not that far from here. We're not going to Singapore anytime soon. But who knows? A year or two from now, could happen. I really want to visit it. I really want to see that city. And, and watching on YouTube is one thing. I want to experience it. I want to actually set my feet down there. So I got to get my U.S. passport renewed by the end of this next year. And I've got it at the end of this year. And I have to get, we got to go to the Filipino embassy this May or June, to make sure that we get the extension of me staying here, because I'm married to her. So as long as I can prove I'm married to her and pay a fee, I can stay more. And they may tell me how long I can stay. They may tell me I got 3 more years before I have to check in again, or they may tell me something else. It just depends on the case, but I get to stay here. Expats that are coming in single, they can't stay more than 90 days. If they do, they're normally supposed to leave the country, then come back in 2 or 3 weeks and then start over again. I don't know for sure. Sometimes you can get a visa and stay longer, but I don't know all the rules on that. But since I'm married to somebody from the Philippines that's a citizen here, it's different rules for me, as long as I behave myself. Yes, be respectful here. Hi, Sandy. Nice to see you. Frago's still here. Okay, cool. He's from Singapore. Yes, Andy, we've had a good live this afternoon. It was not quite as chaotic as yesterday, but still great. Look at that, 78 likes. Very good, very respectable for 1 hour. 78, that's more than 60 minutes that we've been on, 62 minutes or whatever it is, 63. So yeah, we're doing great that way. And I'm going to be leaving pretty soon because I want to have some rest this afternoon. We got another big nighttime live coming up, and we'll have one live tomorrow in the evening. And so we're just doing fantastic. Yes, like and subscribe. I always, whenever I'm thinking about stopping, I'm going to go another 5 minutes because we still got 11 people. Some of those are just in the background, but we have some new people popping in. And so we're going to be doing great things. My name is David Barton. We're in the Philippines. I'm from Michigan, USA. I raise money for Africa, so I know how to raise money, okay? So we're going to use YouTube to give us money in the future here, to give us money to help others, okay? And the bigger our community, the bigger things are in the future, it's going to be amazing. And people like to get connected to helping others. That must be. There's no reason why we've done 1,100 subs in February. If we get to 1,260 today, when I started this, we were at 1,202. If we get to 1,260 today or tonight, we have done 1,200 subs in February. Well, we'd have to get to 1,360. Sorry, but we'll get 1,100 subs in February because we had 160 at the end of January. I had 50 on January 15th, and then I had a little surge a little bit until the end of the month of January to get to 160. And then all of a sudden, if we end up at 1260 or more, then we're over 1,100 subs in February alone. And that's a short month. It's only a 28-day month. Next month is 31 days. So there's a 3-day difference. So it's been great the month. It's been awesome. I'm talking about, I'm just talking about how great a month of February we've had for this channel. You're probably talking to somebody else in the room, and that's fine. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. You double tap the screen, you put a like up there. YouTube likes, okay? They love views, they love likes, they love subscriptions too, because I've seen a lot of channels. Matter of fact, the one that encouraged me to do this channel, right now, I checked her channel, and she's got 6,450 or 70 subs, give or take a couple. So she's got 6,400. We've got 1,200, and she's been doing her channel way longer than me, okay? So, yeah, we're doing really good. We are moving forward. And that doesn't mean she's got a bad channel. She's got a great channel, and she's doing great. And she likes to do a lot of praise and worship. She's got an awesome voice. Love her. She's amazing. I'll love her for the rest of my life as far as a friend. She because of her, I'm doing this channel, okay? And I love to help others. At first, I thought I was going to bake cookies and brownies and sell them here. But I just don't think I'll make much money at that. So we're going to keep that in the background. And we're going to be doing this channel to help others and build this channel and get it bigger community. And it's going to be amazing. I love all of you, by the way. It's awesome. And I can sing you. Okay, you're sick. So I can't really. I'm going to try to have to go Mazari. I'm going to let's see how I'm going to do your name. Usury, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Em. Happy birthday to you. Get feeling well, man. It'll all be good. I just did Em. I'm not going to try to go and get the Arab word out. I love Arab people. I love all people, so it's all great. Yes, it's good. Yep, make sure you get subscribed. The likes are still coming in. Maybe I'll wait until we get to 85. But we got 12 people in the room. You can't leave. I'm telling you right now, if you're starting to build a YouTube channel and you don't know much about lives, okay? And even though the number's not always correct up there, if you're anything over 10, you should not end your life. If you're anything over 10 on that left number up there, and you've had a lot of likes and you've had a lot of interaction and new people coming in, you should stay on, because those new people need to know what you're going to do, okay? They need to know that you're going to be helping others, or you're going to be doing something else, or be real, okay? So it's going to be awesome. I'll be out a little later this afternoon. We're doing fantastic. We're over 1,200 subs and moving. I got it live going right now. We're going to be ending in a few minutes. So have a good afternoon, okay? I'll see you about 4:30. Okay, have a good time. That's Ethan. He comes on our night lives sometimes. He's 8 years old, going to be 9. His parents are fine with it because they know I got a positive channel, okay? So he's allowed to come on there. And so he's riding his bike around the neighborhood. Yeah, so it's going to be great. And we're going to be helping out the local community. We may be going to some other communities. And Pastor Veer will tell you that on the video I'm going to get of him tomorrow. If he can't do one tomorrow, he'll probably set up something with me Monday morning. So either way, we'll get a video of him showing you about the feeding program, okay? I want him to be able to tell you so that you believe that some of this stuff is already set up. Just because I tell you, somebody else says, well, I don't believe it. Well, doubting Thomas, when he was around Jesus, didn't believe anything either. He didn't believe he died on the cross. He didn't believe that he arose from the dead. So then he had to go put his hand in his wound when he was showing himself again to prove it to him. So some people have to see it before they believe it, okay? But I have faith, and I know what we're going to do. And I'm going to be passionate about it so you guys can know that we're really going to help others, okay? And I love all of you, okay? It's awesome. Life is beautiful. You're a small creator? Good. just all I can say is be consistent. Get you a good mix of longer videos, like 5 to 7 minutes, and make sure you have some shorts. People love kind of fancy little shorts. If you're in an area where you can't take outside videos that much, then come up with funny ways to have some videos in your shorts. I don't know, you can find them around, or you can make them original. If you can make something original, do that. Once you get big enough to do lives, do them at least once a day. YouTube is not going to help your channel at all if you're doing one live a week. It's not going to work. It's not going to be good for you because they won't lift your channel up. But I decided about 4 weeks ago to start doing 3 lives a day, except for Sundays. I only do 1 or 2 on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm only doing 1 tomorrow night. But as long as I do at least 1 a day, YouTube will keep it promoting me. And if I'm doing 3 a day and I'm having success and I've got lots of views and lots of subs and different things, YouTube gets even more happy, the AI does, and starts shoving my highlights out onto the main page. And that brings all these new people in. And that's why I've had thousands. I'm telling you right now, in the last 2 weeks, I've had thousands of new people in here. And the percentages are about 1 out of every 7 or 8 people will sub if it's something they believe in, and we are catching those subs. And so out of those thousands of people who come in, 1,100 decide to go subscribe. And so praise God for those people. It's been an awesome month. Yep, we're moving forward. Yes. Hey, I'm hanging in there. I love being called 40. I wish I could be 40 again. Yes, I need to put some more cream. I forget to use my wife's face cream or something. Put some really nice cream on, make the wrinkles kind of go away, and maybe I could look 40. Yeah, I try to stay active best I can. I was sick for 3 weeks. And that's another thing that's part of this miracle, okay? And this is God doing it. I got a cold back when we had the tropical storm in early February. This was back around February 6th and 7th. So about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago. So maybe the 4th and 5th. The storm was on the 4th and 5th. I still have a video of Mila bailing out. I didn't take a video of me bailing the bathroom, but she bailed out the laundry room with Hannah. And it was bad. And then I caught a cold the next day. It got a little worse, and then it kind of hung around for a week or two. And then we went to the doctor to get new insulin for me. And the doctor says, that ain't no cold. You got something a little worse, like bronchitis or something else. So she gave me antibiotics and a few other things. And I flushed it out of my system, and I feel fine. So it's something here that I had never had before. So I'm doing okay, and we're going to do great things. And I'll just be a little careful not to be sweating and then get wet by the rain. Here, the rain can make you sick. So I'll be a little more careful not going out in the rain. I love all you guys. We got 15 people supposedly in the background or in here. We're going to be helping others. I know that there's some people in here that want to put some other stuff in here that's non-pertinent to the situation. I don't know what ICP is. Hi there, Ethan. It's nice to see you. Now, thank you for coming to the room. He just was the one that I was talking through to the window on his bike. He's checking on his phone, and he just lives down the street. I know his mom and dad. Talked to his dad yesterday, I think it was. And I may talk to him, his dad, later today if he's hanging out outside. Yes, it's all good. Insane Clown Posse. Well, that's just a group. Yeah, you're welcome, Ethan. And we're just about ready to end this. Like and subscribe. It's been an awesome live. We got some new people coming in right now. We're about helping others, okay? We're going to be helping the local community here. There's many neighborhoods around here, tons of them. You think of the Philippines as a bunch of little islands. Well, first of all, there's 3 big islands, and there's 120 million people in this country. And so there is a lot of people around, and there's a lot of people that could use some help. And we're not going to discriminate. The feeding program, the churches know where to go with that. And I'll have Pastor Veer give us a nice video tomorrow so that you can see what that's about. But the ideas I have to do around the local community here, we'll enact those after we get a couple months of YouTube paying us. Once we get monetized and YouTube gives us money for a couple months, then we'll start doing those programs, and we're going to take videos of them too. And once we get monetized, people can give super chats. We'll have some very cheap membership. I got to figure out how that's going to be. I may have to get some advice from Zandy or somebody else and find out exactly how to do that. But I want the price to be low on the membership. I don't want it to be a high price membership. I'd rather people give super chats towards the giving than raising money with the memberships. But I will do some memberships, and I'll have a special section for that. But I'd rather people have access to all the videos and just give in the super chat. But we'll see if the memberships is something I should do. I will do it, okay? It'll be awesome. Yes, it'll be all good. Yep, you can say stop, don't watch, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Spaces, nice to see you. I don't know why Ethan was timed out, but whatever. Ethan was a neighborhood kid, so I didn't know if he put anything bad in the room. So that's fine. I didn't know what that's all about, but that's fine. You guys have a great day. I'm going to get going. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens that way. I love all you, and it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. Well, we did okay. They don't get rid of everybody, so I don't know what's going on that. But yeah, I don't know on some of this stuff. Yay, hi, Sammy. Nice to see you. I was just about ready to leave, but I can hang out for a few minutes. I don't know why Ethan got timed out, but I don't know about that. Yeah, you can't donate right now. We're not monetized, so you don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, so one of them things where we've had a lot of people, weird things coming in at the end, but we had 89 likes, and so we've had quite a few people in here. And hey, that's cool. Yep, I'll see you. I'm going to be going soon, and so it'll all be cool. Yes, it's going to be fine. My next stream will be tonight, probably around 7:30. And we had a great live today. We're getting kind of like some weird people in here now. That happens occasionally in the afternoon. We've had a lot of new people in here too. And they're learning about what we're going to do, okay? We're going to be helping the community here in the Philippines, and we're going to be helping also with some other things. The moderators, they're getting rid of the bad messages. I don't know why Ethan got that, but that's fine. I'm sure I can tell Ethan whatever that was about. I allow kids in here. So moderators, do not take the kids out, okay? You can get rid of the bad messages, but there are kids that are attracted to helping others, okay? And we do get people that are anywhere between 8 and 15, 16 in the room. So do not time out kids because they are young. There's no reason for that. Now, if for some reason they start posting nasty things, that's fine. But I don't want my friends in the neighborhood here being timed out for the whole day. I don't know what they said, but Ethan never puts anything bad in the chat. So we make mistakes. Don't be timing out the friends from this neighborhood. Baron is Ethan, who's an 8-year-old boy, and his parents are awesome people. So we got to be a little bit careful with that. Maybe he typed the wrong word. I'll find out from him. That does happen. Otherwise, my moderators do a great job. You can't get them all right. I got yelled at the other day by somebody in a comment saying that I timed them out. Well, it's because they put political stuff in the room. I don't want political stuff in the room. That's just the way it is, and we are going to time people out for that. At least I will if I'm the only moderator. So, yeah. Yeah, if they're going to say bad things, then they need to be gone. Yeah, if it's just based on the comments, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I just have to see what they commented. And they could have commented something bad too. So I'll find out, especially from the local people here. So that's fine. Yeah, everybody tap the screen. We're going to get off. I got to take a little rest. It's been awesome. I love everybody. It's fantastic. The moderators have been doing a good job because we move fast in here. So there's a lot of things to moderate. And I appreciate everybody. And I made a mistake with somebody back about a week ago. They went, I didn't say anything wrong. So I gave them a second chance, and so far they've been really nice in the room. So, you know, sometimes people just make mistakes and put stuff in the room that they didn't mean to do. Yes, thank you to Grape. I'm going to get going. No, I don't need anything about that. Oh, we've got Fanizi from Africa in the room. I'll try to stay in for a few minutes for that. Yeah, and it's going to be awesome. Hey, yes, subscribe, everybody. Yes, hi, Pat. I got to get going soon. I'm going to get a drink of water here, and we're going to get going. I know that we have a lot of people in the room right now, but it's kind of getting to the point where it's time for the evening live. And that way I have time to get a little rest. But we're doing fantastic. It's been amazing. I love all you guys. We're going to help a lot of people, and it'll be fine. So everybody have a beautiful, beautiful day. We're going to end up doing great. Yeah, we need to kind of calm it down. Yeah, we need there's some discussing comments like toilet, poop, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you got to take care of it. Yeah, there's some things that are not swear words that are bad, especially when it's talking about suppositories, poop, and things of that nature. Yes. Yes. Shout out for Nicker. Yeah, right. Whatever that's going to be. Okay. I love you guys. You have a great day, and we're going to get going. Hey there, Lone Wanderer. Yes, I am a big guy. I'm 6'3", but I have lost a lot of weight, so we're doing really good. And yes, everybody's doing great. Fanizi, I'm going to be going pretty quick, but I'll try to go to your site and put some comments in your videos, okay? And I'm glad that you're feeling better, and I'm doing really good. And thank you, Froggo, and all the moderators. It's not easy doing my chat, okay? I realize it's not easy. We get a lot of people in here. We get a lot of likes, and there's a lot of new people. And it's not easy to keep some things under control, okay? So I love all of you. Remember that. I made mistakes on different people, and we don't always make mistakes. Sometimes we're just getting rid of political people, or we're getting rid of people that are being disrespectful to either me or somebody else. So I love all that. And thank you, Robert. You just came in. Yes, Fanizi, I promise I'll leave you a comment. You get back to me when you can. I really want to talk to you a little bit. Yes, and I get to sing happy birthday to one person, and I'm going to be leaving now. I'll see you guys later. I love you all. We'll be here tonight, and you have a great day. And like and subscribe.